Hello people, it's now time for another vlog, David Litt's Lifestyle Style. So I've just decided to come out shopping. It is 9 o'clock at night and I just decided to come out and shop because it would have been more peaceful. My daughter's doing the shopping today, so this is what we've got so far. This is her food, not mine, so this is mine, all fruit and veg. So this is what we've got so far. We're at Tesco and it's nice and peaceful here. Where is she? I can't even see her. Oh, she's brought a pizza, so she's coming. So you got a pizza for yourself. Pure junk, isn't it, Jane? That's all you want is junk. Well, that's what kids like until they can't have it no more. That's good for 69p. Put it in there, Jade. I haven't got your face. Just put it in. So that apple juice. Nice. What else are you gonna get? It's so nice at this time. What's salmon? Not buying salmon. What sort of salmon? Yeah, but is it on the list? So anyway, I'm going to finish the shopping off and then I'll show you what we've bought. But it's just the same as I normally buy you know, fruit and veg. Keep myself healthy. The daughter doesn't want to be healthy, but there's not much I can do about it. Really. Still hiding her face for some reason. Don't know why. So it's all good. So I'll see you soon. So now we've finished shopping. Just waiting for the cab to go home now. Done a good shop. Budgeted very beautifully. Got what we needed. Very happy with what we got. But there's all the shopping. Gonna unpack it when I get home. It's nice to go shopping at night. It's very peaceful. I haven't done my eyebrows today. I just realised the cab is here already. No, it's not our cab. Never mind. I thought it was. It's not somebody else's. So he said it's going to be 5 minutes. So not a big deal. Gotcha. So I'm home now with the shopping. I'm not going to bother to do a shopping haul. It's not worth it. You see the same things all of the time. So I'm just going to pack away the shopping now. And I'm just going to go and rest. And I'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Hello beautiful people, it's another day. Today is Friday. Yesterday was Thursday. Oh, my hand's got in the way again of the camera. That's a great start for Friday. So anyway, I've had a very long lie-in today because basically I've been learning the art of visualizing. Now, when you have your spiritual growth, you just don't know what God is up to. So I've been inside for the last, they say the last month, and I thought it was just to save, because I had to save extensively because I was spending too much, and it was so difficult. I found it so hard, and I couldn't stand it. So yesterday it dawned on me the reason, and it was because I had to learn to visualize, because I've been having a lot of problems with my mind. Right, I've been in hospital a few times. Well, not a few times. I've been in hospital quite a lot, but I'll leave that as a separate story because it has to be told, because I obviously needed more understanding. So it's like God works in mysterious ways. It's so true, and keeps you in an isolated place for a reason. And I didn't know the reason. I just felt like I was being punished or something, but staying indoors, and I just wanted to be venturing out and going places. And yesterday it dawned on me the reason for it, and it's an absolute blessing, because I was having problems in seeing images in my mind. I was having problems seeing good. So it's just been such a powerful month, and then people have come forward to support me. Some have been willing to support me, some haven't, but you've got to walk in life anyway. Learn about love, just loving people unconditionally, not letting them hurt you, but knowing that I've got love within me, so it will make me strong enough to withstand, anyone's dramas. So that will be another video. I got to remember all these videos as well, because I always say, oh, I'm going to come back, I'm going to come back. I've been watching my videos and I'm always saying that I'm going to tell you another time. And I don't think it's fair that I keep doing that as well, but it's just, when it comes to vlogs, there's so much to share, because if I continuously keep talking, it's just going to take up too much time. And literally, I go over my vlogs, and a lot of them, they're like 1 hour and 30 minutes, 1 hour and 40 minutes. So that's why I always say, 1 second, that I'm going to tell you in another video. It's like I can't even keep up with myself. And I don't have time to continuously do videos. I wish I could, like maybe do a video every day, but vlogs take up a lot of space on my phone, because I don't have a proper laptop or editing package at the moment due to finances. But what I really wanted to focus on was the money visualizing. For years I've been listening to mentors talk about money, but I couldn't, it just wasn't happening in my mind. Outwardly I was taking action, yes, and I was getting things, but my mind still wasn't well. You know, I was still hearing voices some of the time. I was going through, it was that bad. And I was still getting a lot of negative imagery in my mind. I was still very sensitive to what people were saying to me, so I was breaking down. I was constantly breaking down, you know. So money is my most pressing need right now, because I want to be more adventurous. I want to go and travel. I want to see new horizons. So I need money. I want to fix up my house. It's going to take quite a bit of money. So the breakthrough that happened for me is, I decided, because I've been meditating, I've been lying down in my bed, visualizing, and life just led me to meditate. Meditation is very powerful, and visualization is very powerful, and you have to take the time out to concentrate, because your mind's going to try to go to all different places, because that's what happened to me. My mind was going to different places. Then I had to concentrate and pull my mind back. And you know what else helped me? This book is fantastic as well. This book is powerful as well. I suggest people read this book, Think and Grow Rich. This book is amazing. So it helped me in my mind, because I've been reading it. I've read quite a lot as well. I'm going to read another chapter today. I read a chapter a day, to be persistent. And I never realised, because it was to do with my mind. So if my mind went somewhere else, generally, normally, I'll just give up. But this time I said, no, you was thinking of that image. Go back to it now. That's the image you need to look at. Because I didn't realise that my mind just kept going to somewhere else. I said, no, this image is more important. This visualisation is more important. Go back to it now. So this is what I kept doing, because my most pressing need is money. And you know what I did this time? Because I said, with money, I'll have a vision of money, and normally I'll have a Louis Vuitton bag. This is what I visualise normally. A Louis Vuitton bag, and I'm putting money, big bulks of money about this thick, probably about £1,000 at a time. I'm just putting it in my bag. So I said, right, there's not much you can do with money. But then it dawned on me, you are saying in your mind, there's not much to do with money. So if you're saying there's not much to do with money, but what I'm trying to basically state is, at the time, is like, if you see money in your visualization, like you see £6,000, all you can do is stare at a figure. It can get a bit boring if you're just staring at a figure. So I said, I want to make it a little bit more fun. How can I make it more fun? How can I make this visualizing a little bit more fun? So my visualizing started to expand. I hope this is of some importance to people. I hope it's not boring to you what I'm saying. Excuse me, I'll be back in a minute. So basically, I just want to give people ideas on how to visualize, because I don't think people are given enough ideas in what to visualize. They're just left with the information, and then they have to figure out all for themselves, and it can be very, very hard to understand what these law of attraction people are saying. So basically, I said in my visualization, I was in my mind, and I was like, it's like a virtual world. So I said, I want to make this more exciting. I don't just want to see the figure, because I'm losing concentration, and my mind is going somewhere that feels more adventurous and more entertaining. So then I just decided to go. Well, my visualization brought me to a swimming pool of money. So I was swimming in money. I was having fun. And then I could see loads and loads of money. It was filled up from down to bottom, length, width and width. And I was just swimming in all this money. And I'd thrown up in the air, walking through it, trying to swim through it, laughing, joking, bringing the family along with me. Then I put myself in a mansion inside my mind, obviously visualizing. And wherever I went, there was money. There was money on the chairs, there was money on the counters, there was money on the floor, there was money on the stairs, there was money in the wardrobe, there was money in the bed when I fell asleep in the bed. So I was swimming in money. I was with my man, hugging, and we was just lying in all this money. So I'm just giving you some examples, and this is what happened to me today. And you know what it done for me? Because what I noticed is money had been separated from me. This is why it had been so hard for me to receive wealth. And by me doing this type of visualization, it came naturally. I didn't force it. It just came naturally, and it was so beautiful because all I said in my mind is I want it to be more adventurous. And thank the powers of God, it brought this beautiful visualization to me, and inside it made me feel richer as well. So I literally felt connected to money. I felt like it was my friend, because you play with your friend, don't you? So I found a way to play with money. It was everywhere I went. I went outside to a restaurant. I saw the money everywhere in the restaurant, on the table, on the floors. I saw people everywhere I went just giving me money. So that was my visualization, and I had a lot of fun. And I started to feel a connection to money, and I started to see it with me. So I said, that's interesting. So all this time I felt separated from money. All this time I didn't have a relationship with money. So I found out a lot of things about what was happening to me inside by this visualization coming forward. So I said, I'm going to continuously do it. But it took a lot of hours for me to get there. I had to really stay lying down for a long time to get there, and I had to keep concentrating on it, because I said, I'm going to conquer this, I'm going to get there, I'm going to have money to be my friend, because I need this money in order to get more freedom. I need more freedom. It's very important. So it's good to do money visualization. Find fun ways to do money visualization. Make it enjoyable, because if you don't see money as enjoyable, you're never going to feel happy with money. So I found a fun way to visualize, make up games with it, because it's just you and this paper, and you got to find ways to have fun with this paper. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not a human being where you can speak to it. Well, I suppose you can speak to the money, you can pick it up and speak to it and pretend it's your friend and tell you you love it. I suppose you can do that in your visualization. But what you'll find is that you'll become one with this money, and this money will be with you. Do it and try it out for yourself. I'm only trying to give an example. It may not be an excellent example for you. Do it your way, but I just wanted to share this experience that I had to do with money. But visualizing money in a whole complete different way, making up a game, seeing it wherever you go in your mind first. You know, see it in your mind first, because I've been trying to do it outwardly, and that's by trying to get a job, trying to do videos on YouTube, doing it the outward way. And I'm telling you something, it's the hardest, because I felt deprived. I didn't feel rich, because I'm just work. But when you visualize, you're in control, and everything and anything can happen, you know. So you've got more freedom when you do visualizing. Let me stop there, and I'm going to do separate videos on this one. I've learned more and more, and go into more depth, you know, because I found the power of visualizing, and I've been trying this art for many years, and now I'm starting to get a breakthrough, thank be to God. So anyway, I'm going to do this now. I'm going to make some tea. Did I boil the kettle? I didn't boil the kettle. Let me fill it up. And sometimes when I'm on here, the conversations are long, but this is what I'm into. Mind work, getting richness inside of people so it can manifest into their physical reality. I want people's lives to be improved because I know what it's like to struggle. I've lived a life of struggle, to be honest with you. So the kettle's on, so I'm going to have this tea. It's relaxed, naturally caffeine free. So I'm going to have that now. Then I'm going to cut up this melon, cantaloupe, it is. I'm going to have that, and I'm going to make a juice drink, because I haven't had no juice drink, so mango and pineapple I'm going to have. I'm going to cut that up in a minute, so you can join me with that. Tomorrow I'm going to a baby shower. I was meant to go out today to buy the present, but obviously, you know, it was more important for me to do the visualizing, which I'm very happy with. I'm going to carry on with it until I've definitely got it inside of me, until I'm powerful in it, because I know it's going to benefit me to manifest more wealth, to better my life, because like I said, I've been having lots of problems to manifest wealth. So I'm going to pour the water in this tea bag, and that's good. And then I'm going to make the fruit in a minute. And where's the spoons? All my teaspoons, I need to buy new ones. So yeah, so I'm going to a baby shower tomorrow, like I said. So I've meant to buy the present today. I was meant to go gym as well, and I meant to meet a friend, but I just said that visualization is more important because my mindset needs to be all right. Do you know what I mean? I can't go on like I have been, you know, always outward stuff. I need to work on my mind. It's very important. So I put that first today, and I'm going to put it first. So that's what I'm saying. Life has directed me to learn how to see in my mind more than look outwardly all the time. And it was a surprise because I didn't know life was leading me there. So sometimes when things look like it's against you, really it's not. You just have to take the time out to be peaceful. I've gone and learned so much through this peaceful time because I said I'm not going to be spending too much. I was so used to spending. That was my distraction, spending, and it was my company. And I got addicted to going outside buying something, and for the last 6 weeks I haven't really bought anything, and it's been like the end of the world for me. And I had to find other things to do. Like, I've got other things to do, but I'm not in the routine of doing it. You see, I was in the routine of shopping. This is not good. It wasn't good habit that I put myself into. Not that I don't think shopping's nice, but not to the extent that I was doing it. Like, I've got exercising to do. I've got reading to do. I've got music to do. I've got singing to do. I've got so much other things to do, but all of these things seem too hard. And why they seem too hard is because the mind was seeing that. So I had to sort out the mindset. And now I'm really, really starting to really like 100% enjoy myself now. So I just come back from the shop. I want to get a few bits, and I went and got ready for the day before I done my juicing. So I got some apple juice. It's not for me, it's for my Jade. She wants apple juice. I don't drink artificial juices, only sometimes, once in a blue moon. I'm going to make natural juices right now, and I bought 2 of those so the daughter can have that. She's over there hiding. I bought some vegan mayo. This is Heinz one, very good. And I bought this as well. You can put this seasoning on all different types of food, but I'm going to put it on a salad. So I brought it for salads. It's savoury seasoning, all-purpose savoury seasoning, so it's vegetarian seasoning. So when I make a salad, I'm going to be eating salads this week and soups. That's all I'm going to be eating, and eating fruit and veg. Bought 2 lettuces as well, because I'm going to be having lots of salads this week. And that's it. So I'm going to start doing my juices for the next couple of days. just going to clean up my surroundings because lots of rubbish around me. And then I'm going to get a container for this pineapple. One right there. Do you know what? I don't think it's going to fit. Do you know what? I'm going to put it in a bag. It's not going to fit in the fridge. The fridge is too packed. I've only got one. I need some more freezer bag. I ran out. There was 40 there. I don't remember using some. It must be my daughter. So just put it in the freezer bag. It just saves space instead of using a container. And put that in there. And then I can make another juice. Probably more than likely Sunday. I reckon Sunday I'll have to do that. And then that'll be alright. Let me seal that. Put that in the fridge in a minute. Right, water time. The filter is over there. You've seen it before. I'm going to use this filter. I'm going to use this as well. Put that down like that. I bet the water doesn't run out. I think the water ran out. But I'm going to have to fill it up some more. And then fill it up. Cut this up small. Where's the knife that I just had? I haven't had this melon for a long time now. Cantaloupe. So nice and sweet. So I'm going to eat there, and later I'm going to make a salad for my dinner. That's it, just salad and drink. So that will be it for today. I've just had a simple day today. just got washed, I just put my makeup on, and now I'm going to do my hair. Today is Saturday. The sun is shining beautifully and I'm feeling okay. So I don't know if I should do this wig or put on a new wig. I think I'm just going to curl this wig, to be honest. And then I'm going to iron my clothes. I should really do some edges as well. And I'm going to just curl this wig. And I should be okay. Once it's curled, it looks nice. Looking a bit scatty at the moment. Just waiting for the curling tongues to warm up. And that will be it. Done the eyebrows are looking good. I've done them good. I use a different brush today, that's why. So it come out much better. I've been using the wrong brush. So let me see if the curling tongues are hot. I use these one curlers all the time. It's not like amazingly hot, but this will do. And what I'm finding lately is I don't want to wear much makeup. I don't like putting too much on. I don't take much time out. What I need to do is some makeup videos, because I used to do makeup videos all of the time. And I notice I don't do them much because I don't have much time. Again, I'm rushing because I was meant to go and get a present for this baby shower yesterday, but I didn't go out. I was doing my visualizing, like I said yesterday. So I found that was more important. So now I'm in a rush. It is, I can't even see the time. So I couldn't do my makeup how I wanted to do it. So I want to take some time out to do some get readies with me. I haven't done them for ages, and I've got lots of clothes there sitting to do get readies with me. But like I said, I need to get a backdrop, a paper backdrop, so I can do my pictures behind the paper backdrop, because I'm finding I don't have the surroundings I'm looking for, and I'm a little bit shy to take pictures outside at the moment. So I've got to get out of that and be more confident to take pictures outside. But also, to take pictures outside, you have to be like, my clothes are not always warm, and I live in a cold country, so sometimes it's difficult. I can't even get to wear what I want, and when I'm in the house I can wear what I want. So that's why I end up doing pictures in the house all of the time. So I'm going to invest in paper backdrops. Anyway, let me carry on with this hair. And hopefully it stays neat. But I'm growing my own hair. That's why I'm wearing wigs all the time. I did say that in previous videos. I'm waiting for one more wig. One wig turned up. I'm going to show you it probably tomorrow. And or in the next video, because this video might be too long. And I'm waiting for one more wig. And I'm determined to grow back my own hair. But it needs a wash. It needs a henna dye as well. And it needs a trim. So I will be doing that in the next video. I have to get my hair clean again because it gets dirty quick. I might have to do that one again. It's not curled enough. So let me speed up now. I've done my hair now. I just have to iron my top. And it takes long to do this hair. And it's just such a boring process as well. Curling hair. It's like, it's not boring, it's just the same. I think, you know, when you just have this, my hair tongs drop and it's still hot. Do you know when you feel like you've got the same routine and it just gets boring? Well, that's how I feel at the moment. So I'm trying to figure out a way how I can change my routine, make it more exciting. And you know what? I miss my own hair because I can do more things with my own hair. Having wigs all the time, it's just like, I like them, don't get me wrong, but I just like feel like I miss my hair, but I can't do anything with my own hair until it grows. So maybe that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling a little bit sad because, you know, curling this wig, doing the same old style, which it looks nice every single time, but I don't find it interesting. So I've got this other wig over here. It was meant to be a straight one, but it's lost. It doesn't look good straight. Then I've got another curly wig which looks quite lavished. Then I'm waiting for another wig to turn up. So anyway, this wig's turned out nice. Let me go and get dressed after that little complaint. But it's okay to complain sometimes, not all the time. I'm now greasing my skin with this Fenty cream. I've still got it. I got a previous video on it as well. Look at my hand. All of these nails dropped off and all of these nails stayed on. So when I go to the city centre, I'm going to have to go and buy a pack of nails. Have one red, but I might buy some more red ones actually, I'm not sure. So I'm just going to grease my skin with this cream. It smells nice. I normally put it on at night after my night bath, but I'm going to put it on in the day because I'm going to this baby shower. And it's just lovely. I'm starting to feel happier now. My look's coming together because it just takes long, to be honest. When you're getting dressed, you want everything to look perfect. It just takes ages to put a look together, and then I've got a specific look I'm looking for. I don't want to be too dressed up. Let me turn this telly off because I was listening to Money Affirmations and it's finished now. And I don't want to be too dressed down. So I've been trying to find a balance today. So that's me done. It smells so nice and it's so calming. Why I put it on at night is because it's like a calming cream. So absolutely beautiful. So I put it on everywhere. It's very nice indeed. So I got dressed. Yay! Wearing these boots, love them. So I've got this top on. This is an old top with some PVC trousers right there. Put these shoes on right now. Ready. I'm just waiting for my little girl and I'm not happy about it because she's still in the bath and I need to go. This might be a bit tight. I don't want them to be tight. So put the boots on. The floor is always in a mess. I try to be clean, but it never works out because there's too much stuff in my house. It's overcrowded. I don't know what I'm going to do about it. To be honest, that's why I've stopped spending, because I don't have my space for nothing. Everything is everywhere. I went into my back room. I said it's a big mess. I need to revamp this place. I just need to get organised, but need storage. Need loads and loads of storage. So that means going to IKEA, and it's money. It feels like I'm starting all over again. I start, I finish, then I have to start all over again. So anyway, this is the outfit I'm wearing today. I'll turn the camera around in a minute. So I've got this white belt on with this black top, and it's sort of like, I don't know, this is from Warehouse. So the trousers, I've worn them before, they've got a split at the side, and they're alright, they're quite nice. And then I've got this black top on with it, so this is the look with my boots. And I like it, it's comfortable as well. I'm going to wear a denim jacket with it to just make it look more casual. Obviously I'm not wearing this headscarf, as I say all the time. They come closer. So this is what I'm wearing today. Cozy, cozy, cozy. It's only a I forgetting the name of it. A party for the baby, to give presents to the baby that's not born yet. What do you call them again? These parties? Baby shower. I just remembered the name. So I'm going to a baby shower. So I don't really need to dress up. I could have worn jeans. So I'll be recording there, and I'm probably going to maybe end the video there as well, because I've been speaking a lot in this video. Just felt led to just talk, just be myself. Don't try to plan it too much. And also I want to say about my editing as well. I don't really do aesthetics and fancy work with my editing, because I don't, one, have the time, two, I've been trying to organise my life in other areas, and three, I'm just basically showing a fuller picture. I think when you do aesthetics, it looks really, really pretty, and it looks really, really fancy, and it looks really, really entertaining, but I don't really have the environment to do that right now, because my home is a little bit all over the place. It's not messy, it's just got a lot of things going on, because you know, it's just a bit scatty. Everything's a bit scatty because of my mental state as well. So I'm really focused on getting my mental state back on track and feeling good about myself and not feeling so depressed all of the time. So I don't really have, you know, the mindset at the moment to get my editing to the level I would like it to be, where I'm showing perfection all of the time. I said I want to be real on here, and I want to show realness, and I want to show my true life. And I haven't been coping very well for some years now. I got to be honest, I've been going through a lot, and outwardly it doesn't look like it because I'm showing all of this stuff. I don't know what you might see of my channel, but I haven't been in a very good way, and I've been trying to do the best I possibly can with what I have and with the support that I have as well, because I really am on here to support people with mental issues, because I don't feel like there's enough support out there for people with mental problems. I think there's a very massive stigma around people with mental problems, because everybody is looking for the perfect story, the perfect life. And the more I learn about this perfect life, the more I know it is all made up. And I just want people to understand that, you know, compassion is so beautiful to have. I changed, and I wasn't so compassionate to people that were going through, like, maybe they were depressed and they needed some support. I got to a place where I just wanted to hear everything positive. And I had been like that for years. And who changed me, and he might get upset about it, was my boyfriend. I had a really good talk to him that other day, because some things happened with something. I don't want to talk about specifically who it is, because it's not my business to talk about anyone. But I just got woken up when I had a conversation with him. And there's some people out there that are severely down. And there's people that just don't want to hear what these depressed people have to say, because they're saying that they're creating a sub-story and they're making me think the way they're thinking. That's the way I used to think as well. But if you come from a place of compassion, and I'm hoping I'm making sense, because I'm a little bit all over the place, because there's so much for me to speak about. So when you come from a place of compassion, that person that's depressed feels loved and feels wanted and feels like someone cares about them. But if you're going to come from a place of be positive, because that's what I was like to so much people, just be positive, just be positive. And I've been in a stressful, depressed situation where I just want to die, you know. And I just needed a lending ear. I just needed someone to say, you know what, Shireen, it's going to be all right. Life is going to be all right. I understand what you're going through. Yeah, I've been here. Just come down to that person's level from time to time. Not all of the time, because you're going to end up becoming it, but from time to time. And when they're settled, then they'll be able to see positively. But if I go in there and say, no, I don't want to hear it, you're not supposed to be talking like there, you're not supposed to be like there, you're not supposed to be depressed, you're not supposed to hear voices, you're not supposed to be mentally ill, you're not supposed to be on benefit, you're not supposed to be this, you're not supposed to be that. No, the person is there for a reason. And there's also, I want to talk about benefits as well, people that are on benefits as well, because there's so much people that put people down that are on benefit. They're not there because they want to be there. They're there because they're down. You know, everyone is glorifying rich people, which is good to be rich. It's good to have unlimited money. It's the best way to live. But you know how big the goal is? The goal is humongous now. They expect you to get a worldwide wealth. They expect you to set up businesses, you know, and for people to come in and give you money all over the place, or you expect you to be in this professional position. I'm an event planner. And that job is hard, 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 hard. I'm having so much problems succeeding in that area. I'm qualified in so much different qualifications. And life is not easy as a professional, you know, trying to get a six-figure income. So no, not everybody can succeed to that level. And there's people out there doing a job that, oh, they're not getting too much money, so, oh, they're not good enough. No, that is totally wrong. Or people that are not working, they're not good enough, they're lazy, they're slobs, they're con artists. No, they're not. They're not. They don't want to be in that position. It's just that they don't feel good about themselves. They don't feel they're good enough. That's why there's people out there on benefits, because they don't think they're good enough. And it's now time. That's what my channel is about. I think it's now time for everybody to have some respect. No matter what job you do, no matter what level you're on. Just imagine if we lived in a world where everybody respected each other. Yeah? I am fed up of putting on a mask every single day, pretending to be something I'm not, just so people don't put me down. Yeah? We have to respect the homeless man on the street. If we all had respect for the homeless man on the street, he more than likely wouldn't be on the street. But because everybody, and why rich people are rich is because it's been brainwashed in us to focus on these people. But we need to focus on each other. We need to focus on people that have nothing to people that have something. That's why we're on this earth. We're on this earth to help each other. We wasn't on this earth to turn a blind eye and say, oh, that person's not good enough. That person's not working. That person's a bum. No, they're not a bum. Because the more you say they're a bum, the more they're going to be a bum. Let's take the time out to say you are good enough. Whether you work, whether you live on the street, whether you are the richest man on the earth. Because the richest man on the earth still needs a kind word, because people put him down too for having too much. So there's different people on this earth, but all I believe is that we need to learn and don't put people down with mental problems either, because they just need love. And all we need to do on this earth is just to be kind and loving to each other. And don't try to correct people too much and say that no, they don't know what they're talking about. We are where we are at. We are all at different places. None of us will ever be the same. And we all need to have respect for each other. So I'm not on here to do no fancy editing right now. I might do that in the future. I'm really on here to really love. That's really what I'm about, to love. And I show them what I do, and I show the life that I'm living, my real life, what I can achieve, what I cannot achieve. I'm going through some financial problems at the moment. I'm not going to hide that. I'm trying to bring more in. I would love it if my channel grew so I could get paid from YouTube. I'm going to be real and be honest to what's happening in my life. I try the best I can, you know. I have to try and lift myself up every single day, to try and feel good about myself, because society doesn't want to see me as anything grand. I don't drive a car because I can't drive because of my mental problems that I've had. Yeah. And people want to say, if you ain't got a car, you're not good enough. If you got a car, I'm better than you if I got a car. No, 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 no. No one's better than nobody, whether you've got a car or if you haven't got a car. We're all good enough. I don't care what anybody wants to say to me. We are all good enough. I don't care what you have from what you don't have. Yeah. The only problem I ever had with people is when they're speaking in a negative way, if they get angry or something. But I just got woken up to that the other day, that that person is feeling down, that person is feeling stressed, and I have to fill the gap and try and make that person feel better about themselves. Yeah. Obviously, I don't want to be around someone that's beating me up. I won't tolerate things like that when someone's got that severely angry. But that's when somebody has got too much violence inside of them, and they've got too much violent images inside of them, and that's portraying from the TV and maybe their upbringing, etc., etc. And it's all to do with the mind and what the mind is seeing. And because I understand about mental problems, and you have to work very, very hard to recondition your mind. Where I had have problems is finance. Yeah, and I don't have, my parents didn't bring me up, so I had abandonment issues, and I had a lot of family issues because my family didn't never lift me up. They were always criticizing all of the time. They like to criticize, but their way of criticizing is their way of disciplining, and I wasn't able to cope with their way of bringing me up. I needed to be loved. I needed kind word. I needed nurturing. So it wasn't their fault. They didn't know any better. I need nurturing because I didn't have parents. And going through a lot of mental problems, I had a lot of voices, and I tell you something, them voices are horrible. And I'm not going to come on here and pretend that everything was perfect. And I never knew it was ever going to happen to me. I was fine when I had kids. That's when it happened to me because of the stress of trying to be, I say greater, the stress of trying to keep it all together and pay all the bills and look after the children and keep a good relationship. Even that was a headache. I've met someone now. We're going through things to try and make things positive. But building relationships with people, you go out there, everybody's trying to be bigger. Everybody's trying to stay on top. Everyone's scared that someone's going to overtake their position or appear to be good and better than them. No one's trying to work together. Everybody's trying to be the superstar nowadays, you know? But it's real. Mental problems is real, and I believe every single person on this earth has them. Are severe. It could be mild to severe, but I got them severe. Yeah. And you know what? Because of the judgment and the criticism of who a person expects another person to be. The lies, the judgment, oh, you look fine in your clothes, so there can't be anything wrong with you. No, that's not the truth. It doesn't matter how a person looks, they can look like the richest person on the earth, and they can still suffer mental problems. Don't be fooled by clothes. Don't be fooled by the fact that a person can get up in the morning and get themselves dressed, because it's sometimes very difficult for me to even get up and get dressed because I just feel so down some days. And sometimes the voices. And I have to work hard. I have to read books. I have to do affirmation. I have to visualize. I have to do so much to tell myself I am good enough. Every day I have to tell myself I'm good enough because my vibration is always, my voices are always going low. The voices are always telling me I'm rubbish. You're not good enough. Look, you haven't achieved this. Look, you haven't achieved that. Look, you haven't got this. Look, you haven't got that. Over and over again. Because of society and how it feels. I don't have certain skills for certain jobs. I don't fit in certain places. When it comes to the work world, that's another world that is difficult because the expectations of people are far too high. The way I look at life is like this: everyone needs to be given a chance and an opportunity. Everybody needs to be given love wherever they go. People shouldn't go by what you have going for yourself, because not everybody was given the same, especially as children. If you're brought into a household where it's just pure turmoil, especially single, I'm not saying every single mother homes are like this, but there's a lot of single mothers out there that maybe have come from a background where they didn't have no parents. I know for a fact children that are orphans have been really messed around. And if there's any orphans out there that have been given any type of opportunity, I'm so very happy for you. But imagine you live in a home and then you're taken out of a home, then you're put on government assistance, and then you have to deal with the fact that you wasn't loved by your parents, and then they don't have no parents, and then they have to go and build their skills all by themselves and be able to focus on a life all by themselves to get into a job, and they have to go and pay all of their bills by themselves, and they've got no foundation, no family, unless they meet a really beautiful husband with a beautiful family. And that is like a needle in a haystack nowadays. So they will have to build their own family. So that's what happened to me, basically. I had my grandparents and what have you. They tried their best. Okay, but they only could do so much for me. So people like me that haven't been given certain opportunities as kids, put a kid that has parents that had two jobs, getting maybe £2,000-3,000 a month, that child will be rich, believe you me. And it's not an excuse. People want to see it as don't make up excuse. And then those that may have been orphans, or they didn't have their parents, or they had one parent, like Rihanna, I'd say, for instance, she got opportunity from Jay-Z. That's why she's so successful today. Someone gave her opportunity. It always has to come from somebody else. Now, I give myself my own opportunities. I have not really received opportunities from anybody else because it seems like people like to compete with me all the time. They seem to be, I don't know if I feel they feel threatened that I'm going to try and overtake their position. And I get that wherever I go, where I'm just a positive person, as positive as I can be. I'm not positive 24/7. I try the best I possibly can. And it's a lot of talking today, but I did say that I want to explain who I am and what I'm about. And my way of thinking is very, 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 very different. You know, I want to be on here to support people. I want to lift people up. You know, this is why I'm on here. This is a platform where I can potentially get paid. This is why I'm on here, for one. Two, my heart is into helping people, and my heart has always been into helping people. I was trying to figure out how I can do it outside. If I go to community centres, you know, people's mind are very closed off to my way of thinking. So I decided to come onto YouTube to do it because it's a lot more safer to be behind a screen to speak the way I speak, because at the end of the day we're supposed to be here for each other, supporting and loving one another, and we would live in such a much more of an easier lifestyle. And rich to me is everywhere. I don't think rich is just to do with superstar. I don't think rich is to do with someone that's got millions of subscribers. I don't believe that to be rich. I believe rich is in your character, in how you treat another person, in the love that you share, in the love that you send, in the prayers that you pray for people. Like, I get up every morning and I send love to the world. I send love to people that I feel have hurt me. I'm growing in compassion and the fruits of the Spirit that's in the Bible, and I'm just walking in that love, and I'm growing in that love for people, because there was a time where I just got bitter and lost because I was so fed up of people being rude all of the time, because there is so many people out there that like being negative, and they don't even know that they're destroying their own self. So I had to come to a place of understanding that I'm the one that has to bring the love. Because if they can't do it, I bloody well have to do it. I have to bring love. So that's what my platform's about. So forget about all this fancy editing right now, because it's not really showing or giving anything. You see, I can show all these material things all the time, but all it's going to do is make you want to go out there and buy all these material things. And then I think some of the time, when you're showing things that are too fancy, it can hurt people. Because sometimes when I'm sitting down watching these YouTube videos, I'll be open and honest, I'm going in a minute, because this conversation has been very long. It hurts me when I see all this fancy aesthetics all the time, because it makes me feel like I'm not perfect enough. And then I watch some of these videos and I'm thinking, like, do they really live that perfectly? But it boils down to how much money they have. They must have quite a bit of money to be able to live to that standard. So I'm going to end it on this. If you've got mental problems, don't let people put you down any further, because you don't need to be put down any further. You're going through enough. 2, if you're going through financial problems, do money affirmations and try your best not to let the negative of the money problems bog you down. And 3, if you're trying to do a YouTube channel, just do the best you can and come from the place that you're at, and don't be overwhelmed by all these people that have got these massive humongous numbers already, because YouTube has gone very far, and there are a lot of people winning on there, but I have only got a few subscribers, okay? And I used to get very upset that I wasn't growing, but I had to come from a place where YouTube helps my depression, because I get to talk on here, I get to express myself, I get to create on here. It just does a lot for me. I can't really explain everything else it does for me, and it's really helped and supported my life. So I said to myself, I'm more than likely going to be doing YouTube for the rest of my life. I'm still doing it on my phone, because I do not have the money for a new laptop. I do not have money for an editing package. I've got a camera. I do have a laptop, but it's not up to scratch. And I don't care. And before I was hiding on him, pretending that everything was all right. But no, my life, it's not all right. Not everything is perfect. Yeah, and I have got to work with what I've got, and I've been on YouTube probably coming on properly a year, even though it says 3 years. I've done a few videos 3 years ago, and now I've probably been consistently doing videos for probably about a year now. And I was crying at one point, to proper tears, saying my channel's not growing, because I really wanted to make a living off of it. But I had to look at it and say, what does YouTube give to me? And I looked at all the positives that it gives to me. It helps my depression a lot. When I don't do YouTube, I just feel so down. And when I come and do YouTube, I feel more lifted, because I feel like I'm somebody, you know. I'm doing something with my life. I'm getting to share something, yeah? So if you're on here doing YouTube and your numbers are not high, don't go by the numbers. Go by what is making you happy, because it's not always about numbers at the end of the day. You don't know what opportunities are going to come your way in the future. Don't give up on it, okay? Because the more you're consistent, you just never know what's round the corner. So I know that in YouTube, regardless of how much numbers I've got, it enhances my life. So that's what I go by. I come on here, I feel better, I feel happier. So anything you do, even if it's not YouTube, anything you do in life, look at what positives it brings to your life. okay? And hold on to that and nothing else. Hold on to the positives of it. And that's what I'm going to do from here on in. So the page is not like everybody else's. The page is not as glam as everybody else's. This is what I'm saying. And there's some reasons on why, because I haven't grown enough financially to reach those levels. So I can only work with what I've got. But I have to see myself as good enough. You understand? And whoever comes on here, I'm thanking you. I'm showing my appreciation. And I want to say thank you very much for watching my channel. I appreciate you. And thank you for your support. No matter how small or big it is, I'm very, very, very grateful and thankful. So I'm going to go now. That was a very, very long talk, but it's needed. And I just needed to get you to understand where I'm at the moment on here, and why I live the way I live, and why I do what I do, and what I can and cannot do on here, and the reasons for it. Because there's no point in putting on a mask, because that mask is only going to hurt me, and I don't want to hurt myself in being something that I just cannot be right now. So I'll see you soon, because I've got to go out.
Oh, you wish I didn't see her there, you know. Too much weight up and down. Charlotte's a little one.
Too much things going on, isn't it?
It's a bit much without money. Your hand. Your hand. I mean, your hand was like that. You calm down. Yeah, you calm down. But they say boys are like that.
I am now at the baby shower. It's better than what I thought. Just waiting for the lady to come in with her husband. Nice to see all the family. I'll be recording more as we go on. But it's a beautiful setup. back from the baby shower. It was absolutely beautiful. It was so nice. Had such a good time. Met friends, family, played party games. Got a little bit of footage for it. So it's nice. I love it. It was so nice and relaxing. The food was nice. And it was just such a relaxing atmosphere. And like, I so needed it. The music was nice. Everybody was happy and laughing, and it was just such a special event, and I just need to go to more and more events. I think that's what I need. So watch this space for another event. It's nice to go to other people's events because I'm always the one putting on my own events or putting together ideas. So it's nice to go to other people's events. I've really enjoyed myself, like big time. So anyway, that is the day over. I'm just going to chillax and relax now and just wind on down right now. Hello beautiful people. It's been a lazy day for me today. I've been chilling and reading. I did show this book many times, but I've just got to keep going on about it. I've been reading this book. It's just so beautiful. I'm learning so much. I've read it before, but I was rushing through it. So I've been reading it slowly now, and I've been learning a hell of a lot more. And it's just so elegant, and I just can't get enough of it, you know. So I've been reading that book today, and I've started reading this book as well. Miss Kim Kardashian, Beautiful Lady. She's so beautiful. And I'm going to go and do some exercise as well, because I need to exercise. So I just want to show you the equipment that I'm using. I'm not going to show you my exercise routine today because the video will be too long. Probably in the next video that I do, I'll do the exercise routine. But I just want to talk about some equipment today because I do think it's important to have exercise equipment at home, because exercise is very good for the mind. You know, obviously it's good for your health, but it's also very good for your mind as well. So let me go downstairs and show you the exercise equipment that I have and have been using, and the exercise equipment that's been helping me to strengthen up my core, strengthen up my muscles, also stretching. I do a lot of stretching as well, and stretching is a very powerful form of exercise. Stretching is a must for great mobility. So let's go downstairs to look at these exercise equipment. It's so beneficial. I better turn on the light. It's getting dark outside now. Got my purple light. So pretty and calming. What light? I don't think I've got. Oh no, it's a normal light. So basically, I've got this here. This is a ball, exercise ball, and it's quite weighty, but it's good. So you bounce it on the floor. Let me put the phone here so you can see. Bounce it on the floor like this, up in the air, bounce it down, and it's good for the it's good for the whole body, but it's good for the upper body mainly. So I do about 20 to 50 of these, and I love this one. I have a lot of fun using this ball. So that's the first one. Then I use this to massage my back. You can also put it behind a computer chair. If you sit on a computer chair, you can put it and balance it behind a computer chair, or you can just lie it on the floor and lie on it, and it will massage your back very nicely and just stretch out. This one is very good for digestion as well, so I use that as well. Then I've got this balancing, I call it balancing circle. So stand on it, just twist. It's good for your core, good for your waist. If you're trying to lose weight, on your waist. So see, it's exercising my waist. It's a good massager if you've got any type of pain in your back as well. It massages your back as well. Very good it is. I love that one, it's so much fun. I've also got this. This is a yoga wheel. So generally put it behind. I use it to strengthen my back a lot, so I'll go back and my leg on it. Or you can use it. You can use it in many ways. There's lots of videos on YouTube for my arms, to stretch my arm. There is lots of advanced techniques with this as well. A bit too advanced for me sometimes. So I use it mainly to stretch my arms because they need stretching a lot all the time. And it really helps me to push forward. There's so much different things you can do with this, but go on YouTube and learn more about it. Very, very good that is. Also been using this, strengthen my leg, put it in between, in, out, shake it all about. This is excellent. You can just sit here watching telly doing this. Very good. Very therapeutic, it's very calming as well. I find it calming. So I use that. I've got these to enhance my exercising more, to make it more of a strenuous, effective workout. So these are ankle weights. So it will give me more resistance when I'm exercising and give me more of a stronger workout. So I put them on my legs. I did have two pack, but I think my son took my other ones because I had some for my wrists as well. So I just put them on like this, and then I'm able to exercise more effectively. Let me turn on the other light because you can't really see me. So there they are on my legs. Very good. Yeah. So say I want to use this ball, I can use it and still have weights on my legs because I'm bending my legs with the ball, as you can see. And look, I've got my belly down as well. My belly's been coming down, so my belly's not as big as it used to be. And my hand's over the camera, which is good. I'm happy about that. Also, I've got this. This is another massage tool. So if you've got any kind of aches and pains after exercise, you have to use this and then just roll back and forth on it. It helps, see? And the legs, you can do it on the legs as well. But you just have to take time out to do it. It takes time and patience to get to the areas that might be in pain after exercising, because exercising does bring a lot of pains as well. That's why it's excellent to stretch. You have to stretch, you know. So I use that a lot. And I've got my waist trainers, which I'm not going to take out. They're in here. I put waist trainers on. That's why my belly has got flat. Again, thank God. Look, it's flattened down now. And I've got these little mini weights that I use as well. I've got more exercise equipment, but I've been using this for my regular routine along with stretching. So they're only small. I've got bigger ones than this, but I like using these little ones, like little dumbbells. They're nice. So these are the exercise equipment I'm using at the moment. I also use this as well. So I use this, it needs to be charged up, but this is a, physiotherapy called massage gun. So it exercises a deep in core tissue, deep in tissue massage. That's the right word, gives you. So it's very good as well. So I'm just going to let it charge up. Then I'm going to use it when it's charged. And that's it really. Like I said, I've got more exercise equipment than that, but this is the tools I've been using so far. And I'm finding that I'm enjoying this exercise routine a lot. And haven't done my eyebrows today. And it just is good because I've got a lot of tension in my body due to stress, and I'm trying to release all of my stress as well. Oh yeah, I've got this band, this resistant band. Resistant bands are good for muscle strength. So let me show you. And a skipping rope. I forgot to show you these two. So, oh my gosh, it's sticking to the bag. Can't get it out of the bag. So I've got this resistant band, which is very good for muscle strength, like I said. And I've got a skipping rope. We all know what a skipping rope looks like. So I also do that as well. And sometimes I go outside and do skipping as well. So this is what I've been using for my exercise routine, and along with stretching for good mobility and for flexibility also. So I just wanted to show you that. I'm going to end the video now. Next video I'll be showing you my exercise routine with the tools that I just showed you, with the exercise equipment I just showed you, because the Diva Glitz lifestyle is very much about exercise as well. Whether, I don't care what level you're at, whether you're advanced, whether you're not, especially for the people that are not advanced in exercising and in stretching, especially in stretching, because I'm not advanced in stretching because I was held back in my life where I was basically brainwashed in not understanding the importance, the massive importance of stretching. When I mean massive, it can stop people from going into wheelchairs. It's very, stretching is the most important thing of all to do every single day. So Diva Glitz lifestyle will be thoroughly showing my advancement in stretching, because I'm still a baby in it, even though I've been doing it for 2 years. But I've had to be learning about the mind as well, because the mind can bring a lot of stress to the body as well. That's why I love reading books as well, and that's why I love affirmations and positive thinking, because I'm still learning a lot about the mind. You know, the mind can bring a lot of health problems, because once tension's in that body's messed up. So I'm going to teach, as I go along in my journey, how to relieve tension, because I got very, very sick. So I, through experience, have experienced firsthand stress leading into very bad health. You know, but I will talk about that another time. So I have learned so much in how to relieve tension. Meditation is powerful as well. So this is what the Diva Glitz lifestyle is about, helping people to understand how to live in wellness, how to relieve tension, how to relieve stress, positive thinking, positive speaking, bringing dreams alive, building visions, you know, exercise, eating healthily, and also maintenance, and you know, obviously clothes, makeup, looking after the self as much as possible. And there's so much I want to bring: adventure, experiencing, building your dreams, you know, realizing your dreams, living your true self. basically. There's so much that Diva Glitz lifestyle has to bring, and I can't talk about everything in one video. It's like I'm talking here and I haven't even told you everything. So please like and subscribe and share. Please let everybody know about the Diva Glitz lifestyle channel. I'm here for you, so please support the channel so it can grow, so I can reach as many people as I possibly can, because I want to be there for people to support them, because I know what it's like not to be supported. I know what it's like to go through health problems, but I know I got the tools to help people restore their health, because I believe in healing, I believe in God, I believe in love, and I believe in living a stress-free life. And once the mind is at peace, and once the mind can see positively and see positive outcomes, miracles happen. So this is what this channel's about, and more to come in the future. Once I grow, you grow, we all grow together. That is the motto. So love you all, and I'm gone, and I'll see you in the next Diva Glitz lifestyle video. Love you all.